Yeah, another quick Essex boys story before bedtime, guys. I think. Um, I thought I'd tell you about some of the clubs I've been to, which them Essex boys and Colton Leach were sort of involved with. Um, I've been to parties called Genesis, and they're the ones which Colton muzzled in on and sort of took over the doors. What else have I been to? I've been to Club. You may have seen in some documentaries them talking about Tucker's Club, Club UK. I've been there as well. Um, in fact, that got raided. We went up one week and it was closed because what happened the week before that got raided and everyone they was all dropping their stashes on the floor, alleged apparently. Um, but yeah, I've been to quite a few early raves where these security firms frequented sort of the area. Not that I had any dealings with them. Because to be honest with you, the security at a rave it used to be pretty sweet, so you could, you know what I mean, as long as you weren't killing anyone, it was. Well, it must have been completely different from Colton and that for Colton and that lot, because they've gone from smashing people's heads in to everyone's partying, pilling. No one, you know what I mean, no one's fighting. Must have been quite crazy. Um, but yeah, crazy, isn't it? Definitely crazy. So at the parties I was at on the outskirts, all the fucking security. Well, they weren't really security firms, guys. They was just big lumps who turned up and took over. I think you'll find that's the case with wine at Genesis. Which is just crazy, guys. My phone's gone really dark for some reason. Yeah, it's crazy, really. Uh, and obviously you had because you had the raves, but then you had the security nicking the drug anyone with drugs because they got their own drugs in there. They got their own sort of firm in there selling the pills and that. That's how it worked, guys. There was always pills at the party. Do you know what I mean? If there weren't any pills, there weren't a party. Basically, in the early days. Um, and I think Tucker had something to do with a place called the Berwick Manor as well, guys, that I've been to. Um, I was just a young party head, but obviously having ADHD, I didn't give a shit, so I just used to explore and do all sorts of mad stuff, guys. Um, crazy, crazy world. And like the shit puff that Tucker got, me and my mate had a bar of that. We got it off my brother. And it was fucking shit, mate. Honestly, I'm not surprised no fucker paid for it in Essex. But that's quite sad though, because obviously you got Kevin Whittaker that's been bullied by Tucker. Tucker's gone, oi, get round and fucking sell all my puff, Kev. Kev can't sell the puff. It's shit, do you know what I mean? But no one's giving him the money or the puff. So they did what they did. Despicable. And even Pat Tate thought that was a bit of a wrong because he actually told um, matey's mum. It's crazy, guys. Um, but yeah, Essex, eh? We got a bridge in between Kent and Essex. That's it. Done quite a bit of work in Essex before. I dated a couple of girls in Essex, across the water there. I've been banged up with a few Essex kids um, when I was in Young Offenders many moons ago. Been banged up in jail with Essex people. I get on with Essex people, really. I don't have no issues. Crazy goings on, guys. All these years later, man, still making the Rise of the Foot Soldier films and that. Do you know what I mean? It's bollocks, man. That's what keeping it alive. Fucking them films and Bernard O'Mahony, innit? I don't know, but it's crazy, guys. But a lot of it's just bollocks, man. To be honest with you, like apparently Tucker weren't really loud at all. He was a quite quiet guy. So like in all the movies, you got Tucker played by Terry fucking Turbo. He was just screaming and going crazy when apparently he weren't like that. I think that Terry Turbo, I've been to some of his early raves that he promoted. He was a promoter. Yeah, crazy goings on, guys. How they sort of portrayed the people, do you know what I mean? And imagine what it must be like for the families as well. Um, Crazy. But we know something, don't we? We know Darren Nichols is out there somewhere. Fucking, he should be he should be banged up, man, doing time like the others. To be honest with you, Darren Nichols, he's putting them to. I can make them think he's putting them on the plot. Do you know what I mean? But he's also putting himself on the plot. I'm not one for supergrasses, guys. I don't like the whole thing. I think one man who's a criminal going against another man who's a criminal, you may as well give up. Do you know what I mean? It's just, and it's proper fucking dodgy. Nichols gets nicked with a bit of puff in his car, so he bubbles them up. New identity. Do you know what I mean? It's just bollocks, guys. Fucking. But it's all just crazy, guys. No one will ever know, people. No one will ever know. Fucking. At the end of the day, you don't go on a fucking drug deal, do you? Or any kind of fucking meeting or whatever. Gone midnight down some dark fucking country lane. You're gonna have your gun and chair, or you're gonna have a tool near you. You're gonna be out the car. You're gonna be out. You know what I mean? You're gonna be moving around, man. I would. I'd definitely have a tool with me, and some pals. Do you know what I mean? With tools as well, because if you're in that world, man, you know what I mean. And they've gone down there with fuck all, man. They've just gone down there. Whether I trusted the person or not that's took you down there, which is Mick Steele, and I think took him down there, you'd still fucking have your wits about you, wouldn't you? You still want a bit of protection, but it's all just very suspect, guys. The way they're all just sitting there. Do you know what I mean? It don't happen like that, man. You can't wipe people out like that. They're all just fucking like that. Unless you're shooting at multiple people at the same time. But I think Jack's out now, isn't he? He's out. He's done his time. But the old boy, I think he'll probably pass away in there. And just think, if he Mick Steele, if he didn't do it, you'd be screwing, man, wouldn't you? Imagine that fucking spending. Oh, doesn't bear thinking about, does it? Actually being set up so like you're doing the time when really you're in there and it ain't you. But then everyone's in there saying it ain't them, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? That must be a right nightmare, people. But at the end of the day, it happened. I still remember the old breaking news here. 3 drug dealers have been found shot dead. Crazy goings on, guys. Crazy. But I don't know. Maybe it was Bernie. Fucking crazy goings on. I don't know, guys. Was it you, Bern? I don't know. I think the right men are in jail. That's what I think. I think there was other people involved. But at the end of the day, obviously Nippers tried doing Pat, but that's their war. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. But the thing is, nobody will ever know, guys. Nobody will ever know who did that. Do you know what I mean? The right people, the people that did that are the right people. If they had the wrong, let's be honest, if they had the wrong people in jail, right, someone would have spoke, man. You can't people don't keep quiet for this amount of time. Do you know what I'm saying? All these years, man. Do you know what I mean? And you can talk about Billy Jasper and all that bollocks, man. But no, they got the right people. Definitely. Like when both of them was nicked, they never even give a defence or an alibi or nothing till the actual daddy court case. All them years, a lot of bollocks, man. They did it. They did it. They're probably just annoyed with Darren Nichols because he's fucking bubbled them up. But to be honest, Darren Nichols really, he should have got, you know what I mean? He should be banged up as well. None of this fucking protective bollocks that they get. People shouldn't be convicted on the word of a supergrass. Do you know what I'm saying? It's bollocks, man. Fucking. And they're all getting older. All these Essex people. Colton and, well, he's fucking East London, but yeah, they're all getting older, all these characters. Me included, but then at the time of the raves, I was just a young man enjoying myself. Had some great nights out. Some good parties, man. I don't know, guys. And the police surveillance, right? They reckon they were doing surveillance on the deceased. The police said, but it ended the day they got killed. What a load of bollocks, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? There's so much bollocks involved that we know a bit of it, but some of it, I suppose, will never come out. But the police is involved. The police are involved, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? They're all under surveillance until that night, then surveillance stops and they get shot off the plot. Fucking. Hang on, guys. Got to press that. So I got to get another battery to plug in here, and I might roll a spliff. Now I've chilled out a bit and I ain't got that flying winged thing coming at me. Fucking, it was Tony fucking Tucker, mate, flying at me. Fuck Tucker. At the end of the day, Tucker, really, you look at the young girlfriends he had, he's, you know what I mean, it comes across a bit noncy, if you ask me. He was like banging 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds and that old Tucker. Do you know what I mean? You just fucking noncy behaviour that is today. That would be classed as. How would you feel if fucking Tony Tucker was doing your 15-year-old daughter? You'd fucking want to carve the cunt up, wouldn't you? I would. Yeah, crazy. Your daughter's coming home tonight to meet the parents with Tucker. Fucking hell. Oh, is that washing on, man? I thought I put it on. Oh, I can get back to having a look at the fridge now. My fridge has just stopped working, guys. It's just making a fridge noise, but everything's hot. But I was just gonna do that before that big wing thing came out buzzing at me. Fucking. Let me just make sure I've turned everything off up there. Fucking hell. Yeah. The best Essex Boys film is the first Rise of the Foot Soldier, even though it's a bit off the scale, a bit from the truth. But I quite like the way it follows the rave scene that I was involved with. Obviously, I'm coming from a different perspective. I'm raving, and you've got the security that are just muzzled in on the security there. But I don't know, guys. Just doing my paperwork today. Bosh. The joys of being a window cleaner. Back out tomorrow, do a bit more canvassing, people. I need that. Sorry, my phone's starting to fade away. Don't fade away. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to do is upload this little Essex video. Yeah. Whatever you're doing out there, have a good one. I thought it was later than what it was, guys. I do know something. I need a big spliff. Let's go and roll a spliff. Let's roll a spliff with some of that shit stuff that Tucker had. We had a bar of that, man. And you smoked that all night long. Didn't really do a lot. It was real shit quality, man. Oh, in fact, it's probably the shittest puff I've ever had. Up there in the top 5. Saying that, it was cheap, so we didn't pay top dollar for it. But it was real shit. Right, roll a nice fat one. Charger in. Where's my grinder? Some nice weed as it goes. Got some new stuff today. Yeah, that'll do. What's that dry a bit? So it's another bank holiday, guys, isn't it? This week, I believe. Let me just do this quick. birthday next month. 52. Fucking. And still going strong. Got something in my eye. Anyway, I'm going to upload this video, guys. Whatever you're doing, have a good one. Be lucky.